I realised the other day that a lot of my videos are fairly negative. I don't mean them to be, especially my last one. I feel like it's rather depressing and I was in a bit of a funk, which, you know, happens with chronic illness. And anyway, so I thought I would make a more uplifting video. So I'll start with something negative, hey? No, anyway. So, you know, like with chronic illness, when you first get really sick, or when I first got really sick, I was living by myself and working and living 2 hours away from my parents. You know, I had full independence and everything was awesome. But when I got sick, I couldn't do that anymore. So I've had to move back home, which, you know, is really good because my parents are, all in all, really helpful and they do make life easier, especially since my license has been suspended because of the whole fainting thing. But you do lose a lot of independence and dignity and, I don't know, feeling like you're an adult. And especially when you're really sick, there are a lot of things that you can't do and you need help with everything, which isn't really fun for an adult or for anyone, teens, whoever. So there are some things you can do that make life easier. So I thought I'd share a few of my favourites. My absolute favourite is the shower chair. Showering for me is like, oh, I wish someone would like invent, you know, like one of those airlock things, and they could like blow in, I don't know, disinfection, I don't know, like showering stuff. So you could just like cruise on through and all of a sudden your hair would be like perfectly clean and dried and styled and you'd be clean and all of that, instead of having a shower, because showering is hard work. I don't think normal people don't seem to realise this. Like, it's one of those simple things that people take for granted, but I have like fairly bad heat intolerance, and the whole shower, especially this one here, at my parents' house, it's very small and the bathroom's very small, so it gets quite hot and I tend to just faint, which isn't very nice whilst trying to shower. And I also find it really difficult to wash my hair because the whole hands above your head, my hair is quite long, so it takes a bit more effort than having to dry it. And yeah, so I've had to make a few adjustments. So one is like I don't shower in the mornings anymore because I'm usually a lot more potsy in the mornings. So yeah, and I have a shower chair and I sit down. Occasionally I think, why am I doing this? So I don't use it and then I end up on the floor, which is not fun again. And then I remember why I use it. And yeah. So anyway, I thought I would show you a few of my favourite pieces that make my life just a little bit easier and give me a little bit more independence and a bit more freedom to do the little things that need to be done. So yeah, sorry the lighting is really bad. I look like I've got one multicoloured face. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. I hope this is kind of useful. It's mostly been covered before by everyone else, but I thought I'd show you what I do. I should make another video soon too. I will make my ways one soon. This is by far my favourite old person aid. This is my shower chair. Best $90 I have ever spent. And it's great because I can use it while sitting at the sink, or my shower is really tiny. So it goes in here. And it's very light. And I didn't get one with a back because it's so tiny in there. So it sits there and I can lean on the wall. And because it's so tiny, I can put my feet up on the other side. And I'm all good. So I love my shower chair. This dry shampoo is also, well actually I just like KMS. Makes me think I'm on the beach. Anyway, dry shampoo is another extremely helpful thing, because washing my hair is incredibly exhausting and makes me very potsy. And I think it's a bad mixture of, you know, the evil hot shower and having to put your hands above your head, and my hair's quite long, so it's exhausting. Anyway, dry shampoo totally saves the day. Another thing that helps is having a chair in the kitchen. Our kitchen's pretty good because it's all flat and organised, but having a stand-in kitchens, obviously, because they get quite hot and the whole standing thing is not good. So I can sit on the chair and chop or stir or do stuff with our lovely chair warmer there because it's winter here. Anyway, I've been meaning to get like a taller stool which will be closer, but I haven't done that yet. So that's my wheelchair. It's currently folded up because I haven't used it for a little while. That makes things easier, especially like going to the shops. I tend to find that mixture of, you know, air conditioning in shops tends to be too hot, and overstimulation of all the lights and all the people makes me really potsy. So going into a wheelchair means that I can last longer than like 5 minutes. I tend to find I just collapse when it's too busy. Passing out in shopping centres generally leads to ambulance rides and hospitals, which I'm not a fan of. This is my disability parking permit, which makes things so much easier when going to the shops. I fought against this for a while, but it does make it easier because then I don't have to walk as far and faint and spend more time at the shops, which is not really good because I'm not working, so I have no money. But anyway, makes life easier, especially for a doctor's appointment. Alright, one of the other things that makes my life easier is my 1 litre drink bottle, because it helps me keep track of how much I'm actually drinking even when I'm all potsy. So I think that's good. This is a wonderful shot of my blank photo frame. I haven't been able to get to the shops to print out a photo. That's a bit sad. Anyway, that is pure genius. Well, not really, but anyway. I can use Ergo. He's so cute. He's just like a little peddler. Doesn't give huge amounts of resistance, but it is better than nothing. And he helps me by stopping me from getting too deconditioned when I'm feeling really dodgy. Plus I can do it while sitting on the lounge. So if I pedal and then get really tacky, which often happens, and short of breath and horrible and dizzy, then I can just lie down. So it's wonderful. I know I'm not very good at making videos, plus I have this really annoying voice. So I'm terribly sorry for anyone that has to actually watch this and listen to my voice. I actually didn't realise how horrendous it sounded until I started making videos. But anyway, alas, it is my voice and that's the way it is. So yes, that is Ergo.